Why am I always so much higher than you?
Do you want me to sit on a pillow again?
No. What if I just go like this?
No.
Hey, it's Lo.
Oh, I was fixing my hair. Sorry. Go again. One more time.
Maybe I don't want to. Hey, it's Lo.
I'm Paige.
And this is the Paige and Lo Show. Welcome back to our channel.
Yes, have a wonderful weekend, are you?
No. You look wonderful as ever.
You smell really nice.
So today, since it is roughly getting a little bit closer to spring, we decided that it was time to do our spring faves.
Yeah.
These are things that we are faving right now, and it happens to almost be spring.
Yeah. And they're things that I kind of don't really pick up until the sunlight comes out. So
yeah,
it's kind of things that I forget about, and then I started using a few last weeks ago.
Today we are drinking our venti sweet cream cold brews
with homemade Kahlua.
It is delicious and I recommend it. Okay, so I'm going to start in the skincare realm. I've talked before about my favorite cleanser is by Philosophy. They do a acne cleanser, Clear Days Ahead. Really like it because it has salicylic acid. In the winter, my skin does tend to get a little bit dry.
Pause for a second.
My skin doesn't get as dry though as like someone with dry skin like Paige, so I just kind of need to do a little something less dry as salicylic acid.
Whoa.
So I started using a line called Renewed Hope by Philosophy, and I use it in the winter time. So I have Renewed Hope in a jar moisturizer and Renewed Hope in a jar nighttime moisturizer. So both of these are basically meant to refresh and recharge. So it smooths out your skin, it kind of evens your skin tone, gets rid of dark circles. So I really like using these ones. You can also get the peeling mousse. So this is one of those really cool exfoliants that when you put it on your face, massage it in, you can feel the skin kind of beating off. So I really like these guys, and then the cleanser that I use at night is the Purity one. So if you have really sensitive skin, I really suggest using the Purity cleanser from Philosophy. It's one of their best-selling items, and it's a 3-in-1, so it takes off your makeup, it helps tone, like get your skin back to its pH balance, and of course cleanses. So I use this cleanser at night, and then these products intermingled.
So I have 2 skincare items that I am enjoying right now this spring. The first thing is I have this scar on my chest that a lot of people commented on in some of our recent videos. I actually had a port installed in my chest for some IVs for a chronic blood disease that I have. I am healthy though, so just don't freak out. But that being said, the scar is really dark and really bad. So I've been looking at ways of combating that, and I have tried bio oil. I have the liquid version, but I also found this at Winners, and it is the bio oil dry skin gel. And I just find that it soaks in a lot easier, and I am really enjoying it. I don't know if it's working yet because I've only been using it for 3 weeks.
I like the smell of that.
I do too, and I actually put it on my face after I do, like, twice a week I do a really intense skincare, and I just find it needs to be rebalanced after.
Okay.
And because of my dry skin, so I put on something really hydrating, like an oil-based moisturizer, and I've been using this and it's been working wonderful.
Slay all day.
The second skincare product is something I got as my birthday gift from Sephora. It came with the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum cream, and this is the Coco Cabana cream. And it literally smells like vacation in a cup.
Ooh.
It is so expensive.
But
it works incredibly well.
Wait, what is it? Like, what does it do?
It's just a body moisturizer.
I was so enthralled by the
scent. 72-hour moisture magnet oil in water body cream. I try and use it sparingly because it is very hydrating and moisturizing. After I shave my legs, it works really nice on my legs.
This is a hair item. So I'm gonna see if I can find the footage from our empties video that we did back in 2017, where I talked about my favorite hair texturizing spray and how it was empty and how I hadn't been able to find more of it, but it was my favorite. And then one day Paige and I were in Winners, and I came across this Bedhead Rockaholic Thunderstruck texturizing spray, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. So I sprayed it in the store and smelled it, and instantly I knew that this is the exact exact hair texturizing spray that I had used for probably a decade before it just disappeared off of shelves.
So it just rebranded?
Yeah, so anybody that likes to do kind of a messy hair look but has fine hair, so needs a really good kind of grunge to it in order to keep the wave and make it look a little more full, this will be your godsend. This I got for $7.99 at Winners, and it is my favorite, and I found it again.
My spring hair product is one that I was gifted by my sister. She got it in a FabFitFun box. Dry Bar Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler, and it's also a heat protectant.
Oh.
So because I have very thick, coarse hair, it gets really, really tangled after I wash them, condition and stuff, even with a good conditioner. And I'm notorious for not using heat sprays, so the fact that this kind of does everything all in one, I really like. I have all these little hairs that are growing back from after my surgeries, and it's the only thing that I can use that actually like makes them feel like hair and not crunchy.
Switching over to the little makeup realm, one of my all-time favorite setting sprays. So the Morphe setting spray, the continuous mist, is amazing. It has a really nice yes, really nice mist. I don't know if you can see that. It just sets right on your face and kind of sinks in. It doesn't feel heavy like you're adding on another layer of something. It just kind of goes in with what you already have on. This one I picked for spring phase because it's the Morphe and Jeffree Star version, and it smells like strawberries.
So my next product is also a very springy smelling makeup product. It is a classic fave of mine, and I usually don't reach for it too much in the winter. But in the spring and summer, I love to use my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. It's all the peachy tones that I tend to draw towards, and it
smells peach scented.
Yeah, it smells like fuzzy peaches.
Yeah, and there's a shade in here called Bless Her Heart. It's one of my all-time favorite shades. It's a really good kind of khaki green. I really love a matte lipstick, and I used to think that they were all created equal.
Not at all.
Really not. My current favorite brand of matte lipstick is the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick.
Yeah.
And speaking of scented, some of his lipsticks are scented like root beer, which I think is really cool. This one's called Mannequin. It's one of his all-time best-selling nudes. I'm wearing it right now. And it smells like root beer. They just have a really good payoff. They don't really dry out your lips, and you get quite a bit of use out of it, and I find you don't have to put on a whole bunch of layers, and they stay all day.
He has kits now, so he has minis of them, and they come in like the classic collection, and it's like the best sellers, and I think that's a really good place to start.
And he collaborates with Morphe a lot, and so you can sometimes find them on Sephora. So if you aren't too sure about ordering from his website, you can always order from Sephora. But ordering from his website, I've never had any problems. Well, except for the day we tried to buy Conspiracy, but that was different. We broke the internet, folks.
I only have the Shane Dawson ones, which is the Jeffree What the F and the Are You Filming? I wore the Jeffree WTF for my birthday party, and it lasted through drinking, talking, eating cake, and just all the things that are associated with 30th birthday party, and it lasted. So
Fan. Yes.
My next product is also a lip product. One of our faves that we've talked about ad nauseum is the Laneige lip sleeping masks. I have been using it just for a lip balm constantly, and I've found that I'm getting little like clogged pores around my lips because it's so like thick that it's clogging up. So I actually tried their lip glowy balm, and I find it is a very similar formula, but just a little bit more everyday balm like. This one is the pear one, and I really like the applicator, and it's really nice.
Yum.
And I keep it in my purse, and I'm really happy with it.
My next item are all over the place right now. I'm finding them in every single store I go to, including Dollarama. So they're cute little hair clips. It's like taking me back to the 90s, 100%.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the resurgence of 90s and like early aughts culture that's bringing these back into the forefront, but they are bejeweled and fancy little hairpins, so you can just kind of put your hair to the side, stick it in, or I really love the look of having like super straight hair with just like little clips on each side. And I love the ones that say little words. So I have this one that says happiness, this one says queen with like little pearls. This one has almost like aurora borealis crystals. You can get like little stars. I'm obsessed with these, and I'm obsessed with buying these. So if you are anyone in my life that gets a gift from me anytime this year, you'll probably have a bunch of these in it.
I have a hard time with those because for some reason they all seem to go in the same direction, and I part my hair on this side, so when I put them in, they're upside down.
That's true.
So one of my next products, I have two, and one of them is a Manitoba made product, which I really enjoy. It is the Brow Luxe brow pencils from Brows by G in Winnipeg. You can now buy them at the Brow Loft in Brandon, and I think a few other places too, but it's a lot like the Brow Wiz, but it has a thicker end as well. A really good spoolie on the end, and I'm just really enjoying them. I really like this color, and I haven't found one that I really think suits me until this one. So this isn't a shade that you can find in like the ABH line.
What color shade is it?
This one is Ash. These are $18.
Oh.
Or 22. 18 or 22, I can't remember. It's Manitoba made. We all love a local product. And then my other eye product that I want to talk about is not necessarily this one, although this is the one that I like using the most, but I've been really into liquid eyeliner.
Oh.
I haven't been a fan of it because I've never really been able to do it very well, but I think that's because I always go towards doing a wing. And I just don't think a wing suits me because of my hooded eyes. So I've just been doing like a thicker straight line with a little bit more at the end and then thinner towards the corner, and I really like them. This is a really great option because it is a felt tip. It's very bendy. It keeps its moisture until it's like done.
Nice.
And then on the other end it has the kohl, and I really like this kohl. I have used other ones in the past because I wanted like a year-long spree of looking for the best one. It's between that one and the Stila one, but the Stila one's hard to come by because Sephora has limited their sale of Stila in the last few years.
So my final item is a non-skincare or hair care item. This is a kind of household, it's a food item. So I became obsessed with sugar-free syrups. The first ones I found were in Gordman's, and then I started kind of going nuts in Winners. These are just my three favorites.
I think she has a problem.
I do have a problem. I have an entire shelf in my kitchen that has them all lined up. I'm my own barista. I love them because they add a little bit of flavor, a little bit of sweetness without adding any calories or sugar. I don't really want to know what they're made out of. There's a company called Jordan Skinny Syrups. You can actually get them in Sobeys now. I saw them in one of the aisles there.
They also have fruit-based ones or like just drink kind, and if you add that to just like club soda, bubbly water, just of any variety, it adds a little bit of flavor and sweetness, and you kind of make your own calorie-free Italian soda.
Yeah, nice. My favorite flavors are peanut butter cup. You gotta be careful with fake peanut butter cup flavored because it usually always has this really gross aftertaste. This I don't mind. It tastes really good in just regular coffee.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, hot chocolate. English toffee, this one's really good. This one I got as a present from Paige and LP when I was sad one day. They brought me this at work. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of this one already.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, and then this one's probably my all-time favorite. This is peppermint bark. This was a limited edition Christmas one. I love anything mint and chocolate flavored, anything. And so this one, because it's peppermint bark, it has almost like a dark chocolate hint in it, and that's always kind of a nice, not bitter, but it tones down the sweetness in some things. So this mixed with a coffee, so good. And if you ever come over to my house, don't be afraid to ask for a latte because I will make you one and it will be delicious.
All right, and my last item is also not a beauty product. For my birthday, I was so nicely gifted a new coloring book as well as these Tombow markers. I have coveted these Tombow markers for years, and I'm probably gonna buy some more because I've really enjoyed using them. They don't leak, they don't seep through the pages.
Oh, they don't like bleed?
One great thing about this coloring book, and here's a secret for all y'all, it's only got pictures
on one side. That is fantastic.
So if it does bleed through, you don't have to worry about not being able to color both sides. So this has been helping a lot with my mental health and my anxiety. If I'm feeling not so great during the end of the day, I'll just kind of sit down and color and walk everything out.
Anyway, so those were our spring favorites.
Yes, as you can tell by our spring sunshine in our faces.
Yes, welcome to spring. Thanks so much for watching.
Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe and ring the little bell for notifications.
And share, because sharing is caring. And cheers till next time.
Yeah, cheersies.
Clink, clink.
Clink.